Well, I was in the belly of the whale. Maybe not literally like Jonah was, but I had an experience in life that I can compare to that. And that was when I broke my foot at work about 2.5 years ago. And it took me out of my normal day life. It set me on the sidelines for a timeout of my normal work life. And to know me before, I was always working, picking up extra hours whenever I could, and as the sole provider financially for our family, I got into that everyday rut. I thought that's what my job in life was to provide for the family financially and stuff. And with my job, when you get home at 7:30 at night, eat. I was tired, I was exhausted, and just go to bed. But when it first happened, I can kind of relate to, I'm sure, what Jonah experienced as his first experience in the well. I'm sure he was afraid and scared and thought it was over or whatever. And when it happened to us, financially, I was nervous and stressed about that and everything, because it was workman's comp, and that took a while till we got some money a few weeks down the road, and workman's comp doesn't pay exactly what I was making too. So, but I really had to learn quickly that I had to rely on God, and before I had the reins to life, I was in control. I was doing it my way, and it wasn't too long. I had to throw the reins to God and say, "Okay, you're going to have to take control over this, and I will follow your lead." But like I said, it didn't take too long till I started to change my ways, to start seeing that I couldn't control everything for my family. And so finances, that helped out. And when I was off, Brandon was having piano lessons with Jennifer, so I was over at your house once a week, and we had some great conversations. And I knew beforehand God had some direction. He was talking to me, telling me to get more involved in the church, and I kept saying, "I don't have time. I'm working all the time." So that really got me interested in getting more involved in my faith and being a servant for God. So relationships, Biddingers, I made some great friends, because I was broke, had a broken foot, had my foot up. All I could do was sit around and talk to people. So making some great friends and relationships, which didn't happen too much beforehand. But probably the most important thing out of all of it was I got to see my family and my kids, and to see that I didn't have my priorities straight beforehand, and that I wasn't being a good husband and a father, that providing for them was not money financially. It was being there for them. So the belly and the whale was a good 3-month process to take me out of my life and to kind of look at things and get perspective. And first of all, when I went back to work, I had to integrate work into the new life that I had created. And one of the things was to get more involved and to serve God, and getting involved in the O2. I've kept up with that, and family and friends, to keep building relationships, because that's very important. And more importantly, being there for my family, and to stay focused on them and stuff, and to not stress out about life, finances, and stuff like that. That God's got it under control, and He still has the reins to my life, and I'm not worried and stressed about me trying to control everything now. So that's my belly and the whale story.